Come on out, demons. Where are you, demon? Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video. Now real quick, I want to point out something. In the past videos, if I make a joke, it is a joke. If I joke about like my food stamp joke, now it is a joke, but I got a comment talking about, some people can't help it. There's people that struggle and they need public assistance, and I am no way poking fun at that whatsoever. When I say they pay their editors in food stamps or welfare cheese, when I was a kid, I grew up on welfare cheese and food stamps. So, and I can understand how somebody would feel alienated for me making some stupid joke like that. So I do apologize. I didn't mean anything by it, but I can understand how it's just distasteful. One thing you know about me, I don't care how rich you are, I don't care how poor you are. I love each and every one of you guys equally. So it doesn't matter. We're all a family, we're all in this together. But if you've watched me over the past 5 years, you'll understand I do make really poor jokes. And financials ain't something you really want to joke about, because the struggle is real, and I understand that. People have a hard time, and inflation, I mean, look at it now. So yeah, I won't be making no more of those type jokes. That's stupid. And I do apologize. I'm sorry. It was stupid. But like I said, hey, I understand the struggles. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, but you don't make a killing on YouTube at a channel my size. Plus, I'm paying $1,000 this week on taxes. $1,000 just gone to Uncle Sam. So yeah, I understand it's hard on everybody, except for the extremely rich. But yeah, I wanted to address that. I wanted to. I make dumb jokes, and I'm pretty sure in the future I'm gonna make more dumb ones, but it won't be those kind of dumb ones. But this video is a banger. Well, you look at the time. You know what time it is? It's time for you to grab a snack, sit down and relax, let all the worries of real life float in the distance, and just sit back and enjoy the ride I'm about to take you on. Now, on this channel, we're no strangers to paranormal nightmare. That's what this video is about, actually. And valuable lessons to learn in their videos. One of them being, everything ain't a demon, believe it or not. Now, the reason I say that is I think a paranormal investigator should always rule out nature before you jump to the conclusion that it's paranormal. That would be the investigating part. But as you'll see in this video, you don't get none of that. And I got a pretty good catch in this video as well. Let's get into it.
Closet in my bedroom, and I was sitting there at my vanity, and then I heard something moving in the closet. The next time something happened probably was a couple weeks later. My daughter was sleeping in my bed with me. She was scared because we moved to a new place. She didn't want to sleep by herself. The banging started at nights. It always started around midnight, and it went until about 4 in the morning. But it kept happening every night around the same time. Things like I'd be working during the day and I would hear like a big crash of like sounds like glass, and I thought it was gone. And that's what that does.
I can't say for sure if this woman is experiencing all this paranormal. If she is, I do feel bad for her. Then again, she could be lying through her teeth. I don't know. I don't know her, so But the reason I bring that up is I've had a lot of comments of people say, you know, Paranormal Nightmare helps families. And maybe they do. But when I was watching this video, I was like, well, if everything's a demon, right? And you've already had that preset notion into your brain, you're telling the homeowner, oh, bad things are here. But I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get rid of them for you. Now, is that like a paranormal placebo? And they're really not getting rid of anything? They're just going there, sprinkling holy water and saying you gotta leave? Because they can't document the fact that it's working. They can't say, see, I run that demon off, here's the proof. Because, well, obviously, we don't know that demons even exist. So to say that, oh, I cleanse homes and all this stuff, and maybe you think that you do, but you have no proof of that. And I'm just saying. So I don't know how helpful it could be.
I haven't slept good in 2 years. I mean, there's times where I get really angry. I just want to know what it is.
It's a demon, lady, because every other thumbnail that Paranormal Nightmares ever put out, it's demon, 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 shocking, scary, demon, 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 poltergeist, demon, demon, demon. You have a demon.
Torrential downpour, creepy night for an investigation tonight. So yeah, we're gonna leave Sean in there by himself. He's gonna investigate. Rocky and I are gonna run Mia to the house that she's staying at tonight.
Case file. For Mia's safety, we've asked her to stay with a friend while my brothers and I investigate her house. While Rocky and I drive Mia to her friend's house, Sean will stay behind and begin the investigation.
Captain's log, Stargate 98.6, round off to the nearest decimal point. We've traveled back in time to save an ancient species from total annihilation. So far, there are no signs of aquatic life, but I'm going to find it. If I have to tear this universe another black hole, I'm going to find it. I've got to, mister. Comment that movie.
Rocky and Josh have left the house.
You can see the ceiling fan, but when he cuts to this camera, the ceiling fan isn't spinning quite as much. To me, it looks like a continuity error. See how fast that's spinning? It should be spinning as fast on this camera angle right here, but it isn't.
That's going on here. Things happening in her bedroom out here.
But in this clip, see the fan? It's going slower. It matches up right here, so that's fine. But the other clip, they didn't match up at all. Now, you see a hard cut and the fan's completely stopped, so... Now, there was a hard cut there, so that could explain the ceiling fan all of a sudden not moving. But the way the camera was cutting back and forth, and the fan moving the whole time, except that shot, I would argue that it's possibly a continuity error had it not been for the hard cut. But yeah, the reason I point that out is it's always worth looking at stuff like that. Always pay attention. Doesn't mean they faked anything, but it's always... We all know how many continuity errors I've caught.
Okay, let's go to her bedroom, shut the door. If I'm not mistaken, there's... says things crawl on the bed in here. If you're in here, give me a sign.
Carmen, chameleon.
Granted, not much happens during this guy's investigation when he's alone there, but when the other guy shows up, whoo buddy, it picks up.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Angry.
Holy crap, this thing's going nuts. Who's hanging around this family?
You come and go, you come and go.
It was a demon.
What?
Chased. What is this?
It's me trying to communicate with you.
I think you misunderstood the question. They said, what is this? Not who is this? I'm just saying.
Gary.
That's the first name I've gotten. If your name's Gary, can you tell me your last name?
Here.
Gary's here.
Oh, Gary here. I went to school with him.
Okay, so it is my turn to be inside here by myself now. Not quite for sure if Sean got anything. I just heard a man say, yeah.
Comment below what you think, but it doesn't sound like something or someone or a spirit saying, hey, to me.
Did you just talk to me?
Unexplained voice. That's not what it sounds like to me.
Okay, I've got this alarm right here on the table. If there's anyone in this house with me, can you please walk over here, sit down, and set that alarm off? No way. Okay, now that I know you're in here, dude, something just touched my face too. Dude, that thing is going freaking crazy.
See, these guys, they don't look at it logically at all. Something touched his face. Okay, we didn't see anything, but hey, that's fine. Then this device going off, it's automatically something. Nothing natural, it's something. It's a ghost, paranormal of some kind, always. And this plays into later, when they make a huge mistake.
We are here to help Mia, to communicate with you, find out why you're here and what you want. Are you a demon?
Oh, that would make your day, wouldn't it?
Back here's the daughter's bedroom. Who are you? I'm in here by myself. I'm in Lily's room. Who are you? If everything... This is like one of those houses where you're just waiting to look over and see something standing in the doorway.
We heard love, but you never addressed it. Never mentioned anything about the word love. A demon saying love. Oh, it wouldn't fit your narrative though, would it, Foreman Brothers? Now, even if they did address it, let me tell you how that would go as well. Oh, it said love? Well, maybe it's just saying that to make us think that it's a good... Stop.
So we can figure out why you're here and what you want. That was loud.
So he hears that knock and he gets up to go check it out.
If you were murdered, how were you murdered?
Eric.
Eric. Walking.
Am I missing something here? Because it does not sound like walking to me. Half the time you point out stuff, it doesn't sound like what you say it sounds like. Got a new name for you. Instead of Paranormal Nightmare, I'm going to start calling you Paranormal Placebo.
Walking.
Watch out for evil.
If you're evil, come do something.
You know, I can see the spirits standing around this guy, and they're like, hey, ain't that the guy that always says we're demons? Well, you know what? Let's mess with him. Y'all quit that. That's not right.
Are you an incubus?
See? I told you.
Take picture.
Oh, take picture. Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys, I want you to pay attention. Now, the spirit said take picture. Not pictures, plural, but take picture, singular. Okay, so he's like, okay, he's pulling out his camera. But I want you to watch. Now, if a spirit asked you to take a picture, and because they wanted to, you know, photobomb, be in the picture, then they're going to jump in the picture when you snap the picture. Now, the reason I bring it up, well, let me show you. The first picture, I didn't see anything in it. Now, why is that important? Because the ghost said, take picture. So, if the ghost intended to be seen, or demon, whatever it is, it would have jumped in the picture. That reason being, it don't know that you're going to take a second, or a third, or a fourth picture. It just said, take picture. But the so-called demon winds up in the next picture.
It said, take pictures. I'm taking pictures.
This is the picture that he supposedly caught a demon in.
You need to show yourself. What the frick is that? What the frick? Dude.
So obviously, he looks at his phone and he sees something in the picture. Now, if you're a paranormal investigator and you've caught something in the picture and you want to make sure that it's, you know, not pareidolia or anything like that, then you're going to recreate that picture right then and there. You're not going to go over there and grab the blinds and move them up and down to mess the whole thing up, right? Well, watch what he does. Now, instead of recreating the photo, he walks over there and touches the blinds. Once he done that, you can no longer recreate anything.
Look. Holy. This thing said take pictures. I took a picture, multiple pictures of this room, different angles. Look what I seen in the blinds. You guys see that? No freaking way.
And once again, instead of trying to recreate the photo the proper way, he goes over there and messes with the blinds, completely messing them up to where it can't be recreated right.
Let me shut my night vision off real quick. Can you guys see that? Looks like a freaking face. Staring in the window.
He says that's a face looking through the window, you know, at the camera. But what it appears, just, it may be me, it appears to me that that's pareidolia. Now, why is that? It could be because there's a silhouette of a tree back there that can make all different shapes, that any shape you want. Our brains are wired to see and make out faces. It's wired into our very survival, even.
Okay, I took a picture. I think I seen you. So this thing tells me take a picture, take multiple pictures. The other ones I'm gonna have to look at in the light. So I may have caught something on those, but it looked like a man standing outside the store.
Looked like a man standing outside the door. Explain to me how that's even possible. If it was a man, he would have a body, not just a head. I mean, I'm close, and you know what I'm close to.
And you can see, like, there's literally nothing. There's just a couple of bikes out there.
Yes, you heard that right. He just said, oh, there are just a couple of bikes out there. He's not even going to acknowledge the shadows of the trees. No. Just a couple of bikes out there. It makes no sense that that face would be there. Oh, you gotta love it, though. I mean, man. But, guys, just trust me when I tell you, we're getting ready to do what they should have done. And that's actually look into the matter a little bit more scientifically, if you will.
Did I just see you when I took a picture? Who did I just catch standing in that doorway?
You caught a tree.
Eric, did I see you outside these windows? Holy crap. Something just touched me. You cannot touch me. Especially don't touch me there. Dude, it felt like something touched me like right here.
And here's the face in the blinds. And you can see the shadow of the trees. And they finally opened the blinds. And looky there. Look at all those beautiful, what are those, cedar trees, pine trees, whatever. But all the different shadings and stuff can cause pareidolia. And I'm getting ready to prove that that's what it is. So I lined up the shots with the window paneling. And look at this. There's the face. And watch what happens when I dissolve one of the shots. You can still see the face in the tree. You're welcome, Foreman Brothers. I did your own job for you. Now, comment below what your thoughts are. They automatically conclude demon instead of taking the time to analyze the footage to see what it is.
Who was outside these doors?
Instead of bringing up the fact that that's pareidolia, he is 100% convinced that he saw someone or something staring through the window at him. That's not a paranormal investigator. That's somebody wanting their viewer to follow their narrative to fit whatever they want to talk about or whatever they want to claim. I mean, that's supposed to be the eyes, nose, and mouth, but I turned the blinds upside down and I found two other spots that look like faces.
Spirit box session and just see if I get anything. So far, really the only compelling thing is Eric came across twice. And then whatever that freaking picture was I caught. Whoa! Holy. Whoa! Holy. Whoa! Holy. Who is that?
I think I know who it was.
Peekaboo!
And of course, he hears a loud thump on the door to the bedroom. Now, instead of doing what any investigator should, and that's run in there to make sure it ain't a person, right? He just stands there in awe and shock instead of going through there to say, look, nobody's in here. And the gigantic blind spot there just so happened to be where the noise is coming from. Conveniently enough, there's a cut right before he goes into the bedroom. Switches to his handheld cam. It's ridiculous. And that's why I question these guys. You hear a loud bang that loud on that door or the wall next to the door that's in a blind spot, and you don't take off like a bat out of hell to see what it is. You just stand there. And then when you finally do decide to go check it out, there's a cut to your handheld camera. And you could say, oh, well, it was cut at the exact same time, but we don't know that. We can only go based off what you tell us. So why don't you upload all that raw footage of that camera?
I know that loud bang I heard came from this freaking room.
It most certainly did. And more than likely, it was one of your brothers in that very room.
The battery.
Keep saying the battery. Are you draining my batteries? You can do whatever you want to do to get energy. You just cannot touch me.
Dude, will you get off that already? They've been touching you the whole night. They've done touched you twice that you claimed. So don't even say, but you can't touch me, dude.
Can I see you again? Okay, I'm gonna head out here and I want to take a picture of that door again. So I have something to compare it to.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This brilliant paranormal investigator, after messing with the blinds, moving them back and forth and everything, now he's going to try to recreate it after he'd already moved the blinds. That is by far the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, I took pictures with those up.
Oh, you took pictures with the blinds up. Okay, yeah, we see the trees. You know, the trees back there that you not mentioned one time. Good for you.
Let's put these back down. I think that one was up a little bit.
Huh, the bottom of the blinds don't look the same.
Okay, so now I want to go back and look. And you can see it's not there. I don't know if you guys can see this. Second picture, no face.
What kind of bizarro world are we living in right now? Comment below if you automatically saw that huge problem between the two pictures. When you recreate something, first off, you don't go and touch it and then try to take a picture. Second off, if you're going to recreate something to see if that's indeed a demon face, you get it as close as possible. Those blinds are nowhere near the same. You absolute buffoon of a man.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Rocky and send Rocky in here for a little bit, see what he gets. Our plan is to bring Mia back inside the house, and we'll see how things change with her back inside this house.
You know, it's kind of strange because we're in really, really rare territory right now. And that's the fact that I could care less if I watched the rest of this video. That's how baffled I am at the stupidity right now. And I ain't kidding.
But to me, when it says picture and you take a picture through all over the room and you capture something standing there staring inside the window, that is something that makes the entire night worth it as a paranormal investigator.
I'm going to be honest. May make a few people mad, may ruffle a few feathers, but I don't care. Don't ever call yourself a paranormal investigator again. Ever. Because that ain't how investigating works.
Was that you I just heard? Why are you messing with me?
I'm not going to make any quick judgments here, but I mean, if the shoe fits. But I'm just going by what the incubus demon said.
I'm gonna put this on. It's like a blindfold to me. You can come over and show me pictures. This thing always scares me because it's like pitch black.
What is that? What, did the ghost touch it and it takes pictures? Comment below how that thing works. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Whoever was in here talking to Rocky, I need you to come and show me a picture. Here we go.
Alright guys, I got me one of these picture thingies. I'm gonna see what I see.
Scared to...
Oh my goodness, wow, I see I see a man smiling at me. Oh my god, he's hideous. I'm scared right now.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a woman or what. It's weird. It's definitely a ghost.
You sure about that? I mean, to me it looks like somebody cut some holes in a bed sheet.
Josh took a picture earlier.
You know, instead of dust, it's a strange ball of light.
There's something out there by the kitchen, and it just showed me like skeletons of humans.
Oh, did it show you skeletons? Because you never showed the picture down at the bottom. We don't know what it showed you. Now, I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm just saying that the other pictures you showed, except for the one where you said it showed a human skeleton.
Temperature. Cold breeze. Holy sh**. Oh my gosh. A freaking cold breeze just went right in front of my freaking hand. Okay, I'm so scared to... We got a picture. Let's go. I'm gonna have Rocky and Josh come back in, okay?
Bedroom.
Bedroom again. Yeah, because the bedroom's where you do something that you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it is.
And end those curses in the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. We seal this room with the holy water, symbolizing the blood of Jesus Christ.
So here's the Foreman brothers cleansing the house. Now, do we know for a fact they cleansed anything or removed anything ever in all the investigations that so-called investigations that they've been on? No, we don't know that for sure. Maybe it gives somebody maybe it helps the homeowner or the person experiencing the paranormal. Maybe it helps them feel better thinking that maybe it's gone. But is it really? Or was it even there to begin with? I want you to watch this next clip. Now, I'm not saying this woman's acting. Now, I'm not. But I am. Because it looks fishy.
And
Amen.
you right?
No. Just want to end.
Comment below your thoughts, guys. As for me, kind of felt like acting. Now, am I for sure? No. If she's not acting, then I do feel bad for her because that would be rough to go through. Is there a demon there? Not from what I saw. Is there Paradolia there? Oh yeah, that's for damn sure. Now, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And more bangers coming, and they're only getting better. Love you guys, and I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, join Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook. We're at 2K members where we talk debunking 24 hours, 7 days a week. And the hidden word is shout. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now. You hear? Peace.